Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So we begin with procedural implementation. Okay, let us start. काजल कोरी हमारी स्टूडेंट है क्या?
Yes, ma'am.
Aditya, somewhere please note down the name. Kajal Kori.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. We begin with procedural implementation. Who is going to read that? Mehak, read करोगे?
Yes, ma'am. In order to implement the strategies, the management must have good knowledge of the procedural framework within which the plans, projects, and programs have to be approved by the government authorities. The procedural framework consists of various laws and acts passed by the government authorities besides the policy guidelines issued by the government authorities from time to time. Some of the important procedural requirements are briefly presented as follows.
Okay, very first thing you need to understand what is procedural implementation. Students, when you undertake any project, okay, or when the company is entering into a new business or adopting new strategy, it has to follow certain, laws and acts which are passed by the government authorities. Okay, it has to fulfill certain procedural requirements. Okay, मतलब it can be registration, it can be licensing, it can be renewal of license, it can be any other legal formalities as prescribed by the government authorities. You need to know one thing, that if you are in the market, okay, you have to understand that securing support from government is extremely important. Okay. See, when we talk about stakeholders, okay, एक business अकेले isolation में नहीं चलता है. Okay, it has got stakeholders, okay, which starts from customers, then employees, bankers, investors, shareholders. Very important stakeholder is government. Community at large भी आपके stakeholder होते हैं, but government. Why? Because you have to frame your strategy within the frame line of policies designed by the government. You have to follow the rules and regulations, laws, acts, and norms as prescribed by the government. If you are maintaining cordial and good relationship with government, it is going to be helpful to you. आपके रजिस्ट्रेशन में, आपके लाइसेंसिंग में, आपके रिन्यूअल फॉर्मेलिटीज में गवर्नमेंट ज्यादा टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करेगी. Okay, and then if you are paying your taxes on time, okay, again you will be able to have better support from the government. आपको आपका कंपनी स्मूथली चलाना है without much of disturbances. Okay, the very first thing you should do is secure support from the government. All right, let us see what are the few procedural requirements. Okay, number one is formation of a company. Okay, Mehak.
The formation of a company is governed by the provisions of Companies Act 1956 as modified from time to time. At present, Companies Act 2013 is applicable. The formation of a company involves, among other things, registration of company and obtaining the certificate of registration, and in case of public limited companies, a certificate of commencement of business from the concerned registrar of the companies. For this purpose, articles of association and memorandum of association, along with other required documents, must be forwarded to the concerned registrar of the companies, who after verification of documents issues the required certificates.
SP students can relate to it. Very simple to understand. Your formation of a company is governed by the provisions of Companies Act 1956. आपने जब स्टडी किया था, आपने Companies Act 1956 की application स्टडी किए थे. It is revised and now Companies Act 2013 is applicable. Okay. Now, when I talk about formation of a company, it involves certain things. Okay, it involves registration of the company, okay, and receiving the certificate of registration. जब तक आपको वो नहीं मिलता है, जब तक आपकी कंपनी रजिस्टर नहीं होती है, you cannot start your operations, okay, or your activity. And on the other hand, if it is in case of public limited companies, आपको ना certificate of commencement of business भी obtain करना है, जो कि आपको registrar से मिलता है. Okay, and for that you have to submit articles of association and memorandum of association. जो आपको registrar, after submission of the required documents, the registrar is going to verify the documents and issue the required certificate. Okay, these are the legal aspects. ये एक standard procedure है. You have to obtain certificate of registration, okay, for formation of a company. जब तक आपकी कंपनी फॉर्म नहीं होती है, उस लीगल एंटिटी को जब तक एक आइडेंटिटी नहीं मिलता है, यू कैन नॉट स्टार्ट योर बिजनेस ऑपरेशंस. सो वेरी फर्स्ट थिंग इज, आपने आइडिया जनरेट किया, आपने सब डिसाइड किया क्या स्ट्रेटजी ऑप्ट करनी है, कैसे रिसोर्सेज प्रोक्योर करना है, लेकिन आप आपके खुद के नाम पे काम नहीं कर सकते हो, राइट? यू नीड टू फॉर्म अ कंपनी. देन कम्स द लाइसेंसिंग प्रोसीजर. ऑलराइट,
Certain industries require licensing procedure. As per the Industrial Policy 1991, 6 industry requires licensing manufacturing products such as alcohol, cigarettes, chemical fertilizers, industrial explosive, defense and drugs and pharmaceuticals. Therefore, the company requiring industrial license must apply for industrial license to the Secretariat for Industrial Approval, SIA. The SIA screens the applications based on the guidelines formulated by Project Approval Board, PAB. Those applications which are screened by SIA are forwarded to PAB for the purpose of issuing industrial license.
I think obtaining or procuring industrial license is not an easy job. Government is not going to issue you a license without, proper verification and a procedure which if you have not followed properly. Okay, so licensing procedure is something which is a tedious job. Okay, not all companies require licensing. I hope last year आपने एक answer study किया था and you remember that we have studied globalization, privatization and liberalization, right? So government have liberalized and not all industries require licensing. Only 6 industries require licensing, which includes alcohol, then cigarette, chemical fertilizers, industrial explosives, drugs and pharmaceuticals, defense. अगर ऐसे इंडस्ट्री में आप हो तो आपको लाइसेंस प्रोक्योर करने की जरूरत है. और जब आप लाइसेंस प्रोक्योर करने जाते हो या अप्लाई करते हो, यू हैव टू अप्लाई टू SIA. It is a government body and SIA is going to screen your application. Okay, आपके एप्लीकेशन को थॉरोली रीड करेंगे, आपने इंडस्ट्री कहाँ पे लोकेट की है, यानी कि लोकेट करने के प्लान. ओके, आप कहाँ पे इंडस्ट्री लोकेट करने के प्लान कर रहे हो, आप रिसोर्सेज कैसे प्रोक्योर करोगे, कौन सा बैंक आपको कितना लोन दे रहा है. SIA आपके सारे डॉक्यूमेंट्स को वेरीफाई करेंगे और उसे फॉरवर्ड करेंगे प्रोजेक्ट अप्रूवल बोर्ड के पास. ओके, अगर उन्हें लगता है कि आपका प्रोजेक्ट साउंड है, ओके, अगर उन्हें लगता है कि आपका बिजनेस जेन्यून है और आपके प्रोजेक्ट में दम है, तो वो PAB को फॉरवर्ड करेंगे एंड PAB विल देन आफ्टरवर्ड्स इशू यू द इंडस्ट्रियल license. Getting industrial license is definitely not an easy task. It requires a lot of time. You need to take help of expertise. You need to be very, transparent with your conduct, okay, so that you get the license on time. But certain industries only require licensing, not all the other industries. Other industries can start by formation of a company, getting the certificate of registration, and they can start the business. Only these industries, alcohol, cigarette, chemical fertilizers, अगर आप इन industries में present हो तो आपको license required होगा. Any difficulty till here?
No, ma'am.
क्या study कर रहे हो आप student? What are you studying?
Procedural
implementation.
That means what all laws, rules and regulations you have to follow if you have opted for a project or if you've decided for a particular strategy. तो आपकी कंपनी को ये कुछ procedures follow करने होंगे. The very first one is formation of a company, very much mandatory. Okay, in case of public limited companies, you have to get certificate of commencement of business. Okay, जो आपको registrar देते हैं. All right, and then second one that we have studied is licensing procedure. Certain industries which are listed by the government requiring license, okay, you have to apply to SIA, and SIA is going to screen your applications. Okay, screen करना यानी study करना, okay, identify करना कि आपका application कितना कितना दम है उसमें आपके application में, and then if found to be correct, it will be forwarded to project approval court. Let us see what is FEMA requirements. Okay, Mehak.
If required, the organization must fulfill the necessary requirements of the Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999. The FEMA 1999 has substantially
1 minute, I'll share the screen. Before I proceed ahead, I hope you remember that FERA is replaced with FEMA. When last year we have studied this answer, हमने ग्लोबलाइजेशन, प्राइवेटाइजेशन, लिबरलाइजेशन में स्टडी किया था that government ने regulation हटाकर management act किया है. Okay. Regulation means what? Government is going to constantly monitor and interfere. Okay, but foreign exchange management act क्या है? Government is not going to do unnecessary interference. Just 1 minute, I'll share the screen. The next page. Okay, I hope the screen is visible.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mehak, you can continue.
Liberalized provisions and rules relating to the maintenance of foreign exchange accounts by exporters, remittance of foreign exchange for visits abroad, agencies, commission, reduction in the export value, etc. Those organizations dealing in the foreign exchange transaction must have a good idea of the various provisions of FEMA.
I think those companies who are having international presence or those companies who are exporting their products to the other countries, okay, तो आपको है ना FEMA के सारे provisions के बारे में मालूम होना चाहिए. See, it is very important that you know the legal aspects. You as a businessman may not be very thorough with the acts and different laws which are passed by the government. Okay, but definitely you can have a strong legal team working for your company who is expected to be aware of the government acts and different rules and regulations, guidelines and framework. Okay, so FEMA का जो भी provision है, okay, in context to how to maintain the accounts, okay, exporters को अपने accounts कैसे maintain करना है, what is the provision for remittance of foreign exchange for visit abroad, okay, if you're going to abroad, so you need foreign currency, agency commission क्या charge कर रहे हैं, आपका export value कैसा है, export quality क्या है, which all countries you are exporting. Okay, what kind of subsidy you are going to get from government, okay, what kind of tax benefits you are going to get from government. आपको ना ये सारी चीजें बारीकी से in legal aspects related to provisions of FEMA आपको पता होना चाहिए if you are an exporter or if your company is exporting the products to the various other countries. Okay, so legal aspect related to FEMA you should be very familiar with. Again, I'm repeating, maybe the businessman might not be very much aware and thorough with the government rules and regulations. Okay, what is he doing? He's a businessman. He is simply wanting to see the profit coming in his or reflecting in his book of accounts. Okay, उसको profit से मतलब है. लेकिन कंपनी एक अच्छी लीगल टीम हायर कर सकती है और ये लीगल टीम को सारे प्रोविजंस पता होने चाहिए. आई थिंक टू अ सर्टेन एक्सटेंड, जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना, मार्केटिंग टीम इफेक्टिव होनी चाहिए, एचआर टीम इफेक्टिव होनी चाहिए, प्रोडक्शन टीम इफेक्टिव होनी चाहिए. टू सर्टेन एक्सटेंड स्टूडेंट्स, इवन लीगल टीम बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रांग होनी चाहिए. बिकॉज अगर आप काम सही तरीके से करते हो विद इन द प्रोविजंस और विद इन द रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस ऑफ the act laid down by the government, your organization will smoothly function without any hurdles. Okay, So legal team should be very much well aware about the different provisions of FEMA. I'm talking about those companies which are into exports. I hope there is no difficulty in understanding this.
No,
No,
ma'am.
Okay, moving ahead to import and export requirements. All right.
Importers and exporters need to follow certain procedural requirements. The exporters or importers have to register with their, ma'am, what's that?
Directorate.
Directorate General of Foreign Trade and obtain the Importers Exporters Code, that is IEC number before engaging oneself in foreign trade. Also, there is a negative list of import and exports. If the exporter or importer has to deal with the items in the negative list, then special license is required to be obtained from the concerned authorities.
Okay, I think very important. Okay, there are certain items which are restricted and prohibited. Okay, from imports as well as from export. तो अगर आप exporter हो तो आपको इसके बारे में knowledge होना बहुत important है. Firstly, you have to have a IEC number, that is importer exporter number. Okay, you have to register yourself with Directorate General of Foreign Trade. जैसे अभी simple example, आप students हो और आपको you are doing your studies from Sri Narayana Guru College of Commerce. Okay, you have to put enroll university form, which is issued by University of Mumbai. Correct, na? Because our college is affiliated to University of Mumbai. We follow the syllabus pattern designed by them. We follow the examination pattern designed by them. Any other thing, it's our conduct and operations are 90% to 95%. We have to strictly follow what university is stating. Okay, so you what do? Students are registering themselves on the portal of Mumbai University, right? Similarly, अगर आप एक importer exporter हो तो आपको पहले Directorate General of Foreign Trade से आपको register करना होगा and you receive a code or you receive a number which is called as IEC number. Students, there are certain items which are listed or which are in the negative list, and if you still want to import them, you require a special license. Okay, for example, मुझे particular चीज import करनी है, लेकिन DGFT ने उसको negative list किया है. Okay, और लेकिन मेरा कंपनी मेरा बिजनेस उस आइटम के बिना उस आइटम को इंपोर्ट किए बिना आगे बढ़ ही नहीं सकता है. My production process won't proceed if I do not import that item. तो मुझे क्या करना होगा, मुझे स्पेशल लाइसेंस अथॉरिटीज से इशू करवाने होंगे. तो अभी ये सारी इंफॉर्मेशन मुझे पता होनी चाहिए ना, that whom I have to report, whom I have to apply the special license to. मैं आपको एक दो चीज बता देती हूँ जो मुझे मालूम है. Camel is restricted from exporting. Okay, camel को restricted है. फिर animal का skin, not all, few animal skins are not allowed to export. Okay, there are certain other products which are there's a list. Okay, restricted list and prohibited. Okay, restricted क्या होता है, allowed but in case of special license. restricted है लेकिन अगर आपको चाहिए तो आपको license देना पड़ेगा. Okay, और प्रोहिबिटेड मतलब स्ट्रिक्टली नॉट अलाउड. ओके, आप लाइसेंस भी इशू नहीं कर सकते हो. इट इज कंप्लीटली प्रोहिबिटेड, यू कैन नॉट. ओके, सो अभी ये सारा लीगल एस्पेक्ट I think a businessman should be aware of. Okay, if he is an importer or an exporter, so बहुत अच्छे से मालूम होना चाहिए what are the formalities of DGFT, यानी Directorate General of Foreign Trade. I hope there is no difficulty till here, students.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
All right, so I hope I'm not going very fast. The answer is very lengthy actually. Okay, and there are so many different types of act that you are expected to follow, and we have to cover all of them. Okay, अब तक हमने जो कवर किया है वो है फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अ कंपनी. और क्या कवर किया बोलो? FEMA कवर किया,
Licensing procedure.
Licensing
लाइसेंसिंग
procedure,
कंप्लीट किया. ओके, और चौथा क्या था?
import,
Formation of
export,
a
Export requirements.
import export requirements. Okay, now we move ahead to Companies Act 2002. I'll take this and I stop for the day. Okay, Meher.
The government has introduced Competition Act 2002. This act aims at promoting competition by restricting anti-competitive practices. Large businesses firms must have a good understanding of Competition Act. They should refrain from certain activities which are considered as anti-competitive under the act.
Okay, now students government has introduced something very interesting, that is Competition Act 2002. Okay, when it is promoting competition, healthy competition amongst the rivalries. But however, large companies or firms must have the clear idea of Competition Act. Okay, there are certain things which comes under anti-competitive practices. Okay, वो आपको, you see, your competition should be healthy, but you cannot copy someone else. Okay, this is one thing. Second thing, I think nowadays आप देखो वो टीवी में वो एड दिखाते हैं ना प्रोडक्ट कंपैरिजन का. ओके, उस प्रोडक्ट को ब्लर कर देते हैं और उस प्रोडक्ट को देख के समझ में आ जाएगा कि ये कौन सा प्रोडक्ट है जिसके बारे में बात की जा रही है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल सर्फ एंड एरियल, वो लोग अभी अपना एडवर्टाइजमेंट डालते हैं टीवी पे, तो वो सर्फ एरियल के प्रोडक्ट को थोड़ा ब्लर कर देता है, लेकिन ऑडियंस को समझ में आ जाता है कि ये एरियल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं. Okay, now it is restricted, students. You cannot do all this. You talk about your product. You compare also, but you have no rights to, deliberately influence the customers that your competitor's product is not up to the mark. Okay, तो आप हेल्दी कॉम्पिटिशन रख सकते हो, लेकिन आप ऐसा कॉम्पिटिशन नहीं करना है जिसके वजह से आपके राइवलरी को डिफिकल्टी आए. तो ये एक्ट में और बहुत सारा प्रोविजंस है. ये तो मैंने जस्ट आपको वन ऑफ इट बताया कि कंपनीज एक्ट 1956 के प्रोविजंस रिवाइज होके कंपनीज एक्ट 2013 में वो ऐड हुए हैं. ओके, अभी कंपटीशन एक्ट 2002 भी रिवाइज हुआ है. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो कंपटीशन एक्ट में भी चेंजेस हुई है. ओके, तो गवर्नमेंट का ये पर्टिकुलर ये एक्ट जो है, ये कंपनीज को पता होना चाहिए. यू कैन हैव हेल्दी कंपटीशन, बट you cannot engage yourself into a competition which is unhealthy and which is creating difficulties for your rivals. You cannot do anything which is unethical is also one of the element of this particular act. I hope there is no difficulty till here.
No, ma'am.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. I think that I'll stop here because और भी आगे और भी legal procedural requirements है, but if I do all of them in one day, it will be difficult for you to remember. So I'll stop here and we meet soon in the next lecture. All right. And again, gentle reminder, please be in touch with your friends who have not attended yesterday's session, and please ask everyone to help us and cooperate us in getting the student data filled at the earliest. Okay, we cannot be behind the students every day. Okay, बहुत बार क्या होता है पता है, इंटरनल एग्जाम्स जब आने वाले हैं तब हमको स्टूडेंट्स कांटेक्ट करते, देन वी अंडरस्टैंड ओके ही और शी इज आल्सो अ स्टूडेंट ऑफ आवर क्लास. ये वो थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट होगा. So please coordinate, and your exams are going to start in the first week of September. The timetable is also being shared. So requesting you to please complete the formalities. Huzefa, sports का कुछ हुआ? I have no idea. I think you said me that already Poonam ma'am is collecting the data. She's collecting the data from the other class also. I don't know what has she reached. I mean, what stage she has reached, as in अब next step क्या होगा? I have no idea.
मैम रिप्लाई नहीं दे रहे कुछ.
Huzefa, I'm honestly very, very, very busy with so many other work कि मेरे पास सच्ची में ना 30 seconds का भी टाइम नहीं है कि मैं कांटेक्ट करूं, मैं उनको पूछूं. I really have no time. If I meet her, I definitely will ask her, but please don't expect me to get involved because I'm tied up with other work. Okay, and I have really no time. I'm so sorry. You can contact your class teacher. You can contact Poonam ma'am again and again. But I don't know, अभी उनको भी कुछ restrictions होगा शायद, इसलिए वो अभी तक कंप्लीट नहीं कर पाए. जितना मेरा नॉलेज है, कहीं पे भी स्टूडेंट्स को असेंबल करना स्ट्रिक्टली अलाउड नहीं है. या SIES का वेबसाइट ओपन कीजिए आप. सबसे पहला नोटिफिकेशन क्या आता है पता है? अलर्ट नोटिफिकेशन। आप वेबसाइट का कोई भी आइकॉन क्लिक ही नहीं कर सकते हो क्योंकि वो अलर्ट नोटिफिकेशन है। नो स्टूडेंट्स एंड पेरेंट्स आर अलाउड। I don't know on what basis our students are expecting to have a gathering in the premises. So therefore, one more thing on this current situation, although it looks like very normal, it is not normal at all. Okay, and according to the report submitted by the committee ministry ko, it looks like the third wave is surely going to hit Bombay, and we will have lakhs of people getting infected. Okay, so I assume कि शायद मैनेजमेंट ने उनको परमिशन नहीं दिया होगा, इसलिए वो आपको रिप्लाई नहीं कर रहे। Okay guys, I take a leave. You have a nice day ahead. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.